Yeah. What up, world? You already know what time it is. It's the After Party Radio Show. We're right here on Frenzee Broadcasting. Got my ace in the building with me right now. Stephanie, what's happening?
What's poppin'? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, mis amigos? It's Stephanie Skye.
We right here, man. How many shots did we have so far today?
I don't know. Probably like 4.
That's it?
Actually 3.
Hey, I honestly feel like you underestimating the count right now.
I feel like it's 3.
We have had more than that.
But then count the fact that no breakfast in my stomach, it feels like 5. So
okay,
there you have it.
Hello.
But it's okay. It's the After Party Radio Show.
We're popping.
We're vibing.
You already know what time it is, man. We right here. Get ready for the Frenzee. We got a special guest in the building right now. But first, I need everyone to turn it up, man. Follow us on Instagram at Frenzee Broadcasting. And you already know, man, we're getting good vibes over here right now.
Of course, always good vibes.
So who's the special guest we have in the building right now? I'm going to let you plug yourself
girl,
in.
Royal Skye, you feel me? We in this bitch gang. Stop saying that.
Oh, hey, what? Hey, first of all, I'm going to have to say something about this real quick. Even when I got introduced, Ric Flair said it, you know what I'm saying? I got introduced to her by a mutual friend, right? Shout out to Renee. And the first time I got introduced to her, I was on FaceTime, right? And then she's like, I got a homegirl. She rap.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted to do an interview. I was like, all right, let's check it out. I get on FaceTime. Renee hands me her phone. Hey, what's up? She's like, hey, what's happening? Start throwing. I'm like, what? Why you gang? Yo,
I was drunk. Don't mind.
I was like, gee, why you gang banging on me?
I was like, man, I'm not. I didn't even know that's why. I was just like, hey,
bro. See, I mean, shout to my man's over here.
Look, hey, you know what it is?
You know what
look, I'm a rapper, so it's like me. I use a lot of hand motions. Like when I talk, like people be looking at me like, I be like this, like, hey, can you get that drink over there? Like it's right there, like under there. They be like, what the hell?
I think you threw up 20 gang sets right there in 2 minutes.
Yeah. That's just the way I be talking. With my
there was even like a triad gang she threw up in. There was like an Asian gang in there. Mexican Mafia, MS-13, Bloods, Crip,
damn,
Vice Lord.
All right, so how long have you guys known each other?
So I just met him through a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Shout out to my girl Renee.
Shout out to Renee.
Shout out to her, homegirl.
I've been knowing her since I was 15. Since I was really young, and she actually called me. She was like, "Look, I got somebody I want you to meet. FaceTime me ASAP." I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in bed tired. I'm like, hell no, but I'm like, all right. I found out it was him. So, he do the podcast and all that. She was telling me about him. So, I chopped it up with him, and he seemed pretty cool. And I hit him up like, man, let's get to work. Let's do something.
What do you mean? She was in bedtime, and she was throwing still vibe. That's a true artist.
I felt like she was like half asleep, but still gang banging on her. Like she was in her sleep, like, oh, blood. Like, I was like, yo, calm down. I go to church.
He said I go to church.
I'm from G.O.D.
Yeah.
I just play. Nah, but it's cool that you here. We about giving that platform, and I checked out actually a little bit of your content on World Star. So I know how brutal World Star is, me personally.
Yeah.
World Star
on Instagram, right? Just
being on World Star Hip Hop, having a submission of your body of creation of work placed on World Star Hip Hop. Be prepared to be brutally attacked at all moments, because I feel like that's one of the main sites that the trolls go to that want to just be like on that hate shit, the internet,
right?
Your shit trash. Like that's where they go to do that.
I feel like honestly, like if you're in this industry, you gotta have a tough skin. Period. You just don't have to give a shit about what people say. That's it.
Me, I'm prepared. For the hate and the love. Like hate comes with it. You're gonna have people that's gonna talk about you. That's gonna talk about the way you look, the way you dress,
everything.
Especially because I am a white girl that grew up in the ghetto. In the, I get a lot of backlash. Trying to say things like, "Oh, you try to be black, you try to talk black." I get my hair braided. It's things like that I always get, and it's kind of like I kind of just sit back. Like I never fronted to be anybody. Like I'm just me.
Well, you got that fly ass Paul Wall looking grill over here.
Yeah, I just got it 2
that
days
shit
ago.
Look like Paul Wall from the H-Town. Hello, diamonds in my grill.
Shout out to EDD. You feel me? Not playing.
Super sick.
Hey, shout out to EDD, man. Hey, they going ham right now. They shut EDD down, though, B.
Man.
There's no more EDD. If you go try to sign up for EDD right now, they're gonna say,
Hey, ain't no cap in my rap. Shout out to EDD, man.
Hey, man.
Yeah, you started around this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on.
He's gonna do a sound effect. He's gonna do a sound effect real quick.
Which one do I want to go with, man?
Whack, whack, whack.
No, we're just gonna keep it positive, right? We'll go to some Spanish type of vibes in here.
Hey,
there you go.
Okay,
it's an after party show. We need another shot, right?
Should we?
Shit, I'm down.
Bring it.
To be honest.
Can we? Hey, my man, can you pass us that Tito's bottle over there, please?
I'm fucking down. I'm not gonna lie. The first shot, at first, Hey, y'all kind of scared me. I ain't gonna lie.
The big one.
I was like, I don't want to do it, but now that I did it, I'm kind of ready. I'm like, well, I want more. Like,
I'm telling you,
I'm gonna dance to this shit.
Hey, this is the type of vibe we want to bring out at the after party show because it is.
Good looking, brother.
It is after party.
Okay, we got the Tito's popping.
Hey, yo, Latina.
Once again, sorry, Grandma. I'm so sorry, Grandma.
I don't even know if I have a shot glass. I just gotta be gangster with it right now.
Damn, I know my grandma's gonna be watching this too. Hey, Grandma, this water, I swear to God.
Sorry, you gotta be gangster. We gotta.
Agua bendita, salud.
Oh, I don't know what you said, but that sounded cute though.
Oh my God. Oh, that sounded like we're in Mexico right now, man.
I'm so bad with water falling.
Oh, you better, just don't. Woo.
There you go.
Okay, now we getting somewhere now. It's the after party radio show. Shout out to my Theo out there watching.
I'm trying to be hard because usually when I take shots, I be gagging it.
Oh.
Trying to hold it.
Hello. Hello.
Keeping it honest.
Hey, this is going to be the most honest interview ever because I don't sugarcoat nothing.
Let's talk that shit. We with it.
Yeah.
We about being real.
And I was going to ask you, like, what do you think is something that makes you who you are? Like, what is it?
So, me personally, like, what makes me who I am is what I've been through.
Right.
My trials and tribulations. I had a hard childhood. And, everyone goes through things. Everybody, like, there's not one person on this planet that didn't go through shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, when I speak about my story, I'm not trying to make it seem like I've been through more shit than anybody else. But me personally, it's all, I'm not trying to play victim. I can only just see through my eyes and live in my shoes. But what makes me who I am is shit I've been through. I mean, I really feel like I'm a survivor. You know, like, I could have been, if it weren't for my music, I would have been 3 things: dead, on drugs, or in jail. So it's like my music gave me hope that I'm gonna be somebody. If it weren't for my music, I would feel like I ain't shit. You know what I mean?
What female artist inspired you that made you want to say that you wanted to pursue the music route?
You know what? It was a male rapper.
Oh, cool.
Eminem.
Yeah, me too. That's one of my
that's my idol. And it's because
Eminem's hard.
Yeah, I heard like, oh, is it because he's white? No, it's not. Has anything to do with skin color, race, anything. It's because I could relate more to Eminem on like his life and childhood more than I can with any other rapper. You know, like I feel like when he's like rapping his music, I feel like it's me like saying, you know, like I always related to Eminem.
I feel like you always have a connection.
Yeah, I had a connection with him and his story.
Well, because he came from, especially being white.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He came from the bottom of, you know, having to go overcome that racial barrier.
Exactly, and I feel like I could relate to him in so many ways on that level, and like, you know, like how he grew up, how he came up, and yeah. So
taking a step back, like, how do you see yourself? What does define you as a person? What life experience has defined you as a person?
I'm gonna talk about,
because you're young.
I'm gonna be honest.
How old are you?
So my birthday's September 30th. In a couple days, I'm about to be 22.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean?
Hey,
turn it up. Turn it up. Run it up.
It's my birthday. Hey, hold on. Like, it's my birthday. I'ma sit Tito's on Thursday. Hey. All right, so look, but
let's go.
I'm gonna be. Shit,
Talk
it's probably
shit.
like I was in foster care. So and you know, my father, my biological father was the original Green Power Ranger Tommy Oliver from the '90s show.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the '90s. I used to watch it as a kid.
Yeah, he's a complete deadbeat though. You know what I mean? Like he left me in foster care, kind of just
fuck.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, and that's kind of one topic that I did want to speak on, because I feel like I do need to. I want to share my story with people. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't easy having a celebrity father that was a multi-millionaire that just kind of left me and my 2 brothers, which are his kids too, just left us.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like we was in foster care, all that. We was living in tent. Like me and my mom, my 2 brothers, we slept in a tent in the mountains, slept in hotels.
So was it that him and your mom had a fallout in their relationship, and you guys were kind of just collateral damage, and he moved on, or?
All I know is that my parents divorced when I was 2.
Okay.
And,
so they were married.
They were married. Yeah, they had 3 kids. Me and my 2 brothers. Shout out to my brothers Jacob and Hunter.
Hey.
Yeah, like all I know, they divorced when I was 2, and he just went on and had a new family.
He created a new life.
Yeah,
new
new
kids,
life, new kid.
Wife.
Yeah, new wife. That's kind of what it was, and it kind of just left us in the dust. You know what I mean? So, like my whole life, like I kind of heard like, and by the way, like everything with my music and all my followers I gained that myself. Nobody knows who my dad is unless I say it.
Right.
You know, like no one's gonna be, oh, that's the Power Ranger unless I say it. But for the longest time, I did tell people like, oh, this is my daddy, because I like the reaction I get. Like, I liked the feeling, oh my God, you're Tommy's daughter, because I felt like I was somebody for so long. I felt like I was nobody.
Right.
But it's like that doesn't define who I am. He doesn't, because I'm doing my own thing.
You're discovering your whole, your own value and talent on your own.
So has he ever attempted to reach out?
Man, there was
never a try to say, hey, what's up, let's reconcile, or
so like he came around a couple times when I was a kid, a couple times. And this is what's fucked up about it. TMZ actually reached out to me when I was 18. Prior to that, I haven't spoke to him in like 6-7 years. I've tried to email him. I was homeless, sleeping in my car. I needed help. I needed somebody. My mom was recently my mom's paralyzed. Through an abusive relationship, so she's in a nursing home. I don't really have her.
Right.
My grandma, she's getting older. So I can't really reach out to anybody. So I try to reach out to my dad. I just never got no response. And I don't have his phone number. Every time I did have his phone number, and if I did
change it,
yeah, he would change it.
Damn.
I remember one time I texted him too, and I was like, hey, Dad. He was like, who is this? I'm like, Skye. And then, on an iPhone, how, like, you can't see any, like, delivered or anything. He just changed his number. And I was like, damn, that's fucked up. So it's like, I don't really know what I did to my father. And I feel like for the longest time, like, I've been, what's the word for that? Like people try to tear me down on Instagram, or talk shit or telling me I'm lying about certain things. Or it's like people always feel like they know what they're talking about.
Right.
Like, and like I said, I've never tried to claim I'm somebody I'm not. I never try to be anybody I'm not. I just, look, I'm just me. I'm Skye. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Royal Skye. I'm just Skye Frank. That's who I am. You know what I mean? Like, and my music is just to inspire people to, like, you could come from nothing. Like, I literally came from sleeping in a tent when I was 12 to being given up to the foster system and making something of myself, because I learned in order for people to believe in you, you got to believe in yourself.
I said that earlier today in another interview. I just got to say that.
Literally said that.
You have to own that. And once you believe it, other people around you will start believing it too. You can tell who really does believe that. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, I feel like it has nothing to do with you or your worth or anything about that. It's just like, I feel like he knows he messed up, and it's just like, how do I come back after that? It's like his self-guilt.
It's an internal thing.
Doesn't allow him to reconnect with you.
You just got done saying that.
And my bad, I know I went off track, but to answer that question you was asking, he came back when I was 18. And like I said, TMZ people from the Shade Room reached out to me because, like, I wanted to put the story out there. He emailed me and said, do you love me? After 7 years. And I'm like, what? My dad, I'm kind of like, what the fuck? Yeah, I love you. Like, I emailed him back, and he was like, I don't know if you've seen the news, but somebody in Arizona tried to kill me at a Comic-Con. Do you and your brothers know the man that tried to kill me or have anything to do with it? Because if you do, you won't get in trouble with authorities.
What?
And I cussed him the fuck out. Like, girl, I went off. I'm like,
Pops like you put a hit out on him and shit?
Yeah,
oh
basically.
My God.
So I had all the emails, man, and I sent that shit to
Isn't that so shallow?
Man, and it's crazy. That's why you
reached
out to me?
That's an insecurity, though, him trying to validate that insecurity.
I'm telling you, he probably can't sleep at night knowing what he does.
That's what I was...
Because he cried to me. And after that, he emailed me. At the time, I was living in Vegas. So he was like, after I cussed him, I gave it to him bad, too. And he was like, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. My grandma at the time had cancer, and now she's, rest in peace. But he was just going through a lot. But I still don't feel like that was an excuse to... That was just a wrong... it was just... It's kind of fucked up. Like, you've been gone all these years, and then you email me and said, am I the one that tried to kill you or my brothers? Like what? See,
like, earlier you had said something like, I don't know what I did to my dad. Like, you got to understand, you didn't do nothing to your dad.
Right.
Your dad did something to himself, and it's something that he has to deal with every day of his life, despite if he wants to or not. That's always been, it's like you're one of his skeletons in his closet of his soul. So, like, he has to live with that. And he might not every day think about it, but whenever something pops up where your thought or something comes to his head, if he has any type of soul left, he's probably feeling conviction.
And I know.
Or something, he wants to feel conviction if he has a soul. And then he's probably like, oh, damn, but I'm kind of like, it's almost like a point of no return. He might feel like it's what's done is done.
It's just kind of like,
so he's at a point where he's bothered with his own self. So
and
it's not nothing
like,
did,
and me personally,
I'm gonna take a shot for that though. We getting like I feel like Maury Povich in this bitch right now, man. Hold on, man. Put some hold on. Can we get some music in here?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. It's after party radio show. If you did not know, you know what I'm saying.
Real Skye in this bitch.
You know what I'm saying.